What's good, everybody on YouTube? This is your boy Akil McLeod back with another live video. And just a real quick, drop a comment in the chat if you guys can hear me. I think we got a couple people in here. AM Sanders, what up? What up? What's going on with you, bro? I haven't done a live video in a while, and honestly it's because it's kind of difficult for me to think of live topics that can be really good and really engaging. Usually I just do live thrift hauls, and lately my thrift hauls I've been recording about almost all of them. I don't record all of them all the time, but I've been putting up a ton of trip to the thrift videos, so I've been sharing my thrift hauls with you guys. But these past couple of days I got some really crazy thrift hauls, some really dope finds from a thrift store that I don't usually go to because the prices were a little too high. But I don't know for what reason these past couple of days they have been slipping. So of course I went twice. I went yesterday and today, and I just been kind of taking advantage of the opportunity. And some of these stuff won't sell anytime soon, but like I said, fourth quarter is coming around the corner, and if you can get wintertime stuff for a good price now, you might as well stock up on it. So hit the like button, drop a comment in the chat, because I'm gonna be in the live chat for a while. I'm gonna keep this going at least maybe 45 minutes, maybe to an hour. Depends how engaged, depends how many questions you guys have. I'm definitely gonna try to just engage and answer as many questions as I can. And I'm just gonna jump right into it. So the first piece that I picked up yesterday was actually this Adidas soccer jersey, and this is actually the Mexican soccer team. I don't remember the exact name, but I've sold this exact jersey in the past for $20. So just by picking this one up for $1, I figured that's an easy pickup for me. There was some stains on here, but at the end of the day, minor stains, nothing I can't get out by using either a Tide pen or just simply throwing it in the washing machine and getting this all clean and good to go. So this is something I'm definitely glad that I picked up, especially for $1, because if I was going to my usual Goodwill, I would have spent $2.50 or maybe even $5 for this same jersey. Let's see who we got in the chat. We got Beatology, nice mic. Yeah, I actually picked this mic up thanks to the Patreon members. I was able to just scoop up this blue microphone, and I figured it would really improve the live stream quality, even though I haven't been going live like that. Get Out Sweet, good for you. I went yesterday. Yeah, that's the thing. You gotta go as often as possible. You guys know I talk about it all the time. I go at least once a day. Sometimes I might take a complete day off and just try to knock out as many listings as possible. But for me, since the thrift store is right next to the post office, it's a no-brainer for me to at least drop into Goodwill at least once a day. I know it's not possible for everybody, but for me, I just take advantage of the opportunity. Yeah, hey, what's going on, everybody? Love selling winter items. What's up, Akil? What's going on, James? It's your boy Akil. You already know that's the slogan. My thrift is already putting the coats out. Saw 2 heavy duty Harley jackets yesterday. Now, wow, that's a good one right there. That is definitely gonna be a good flip. If you can get those Harley Davidson jackets from your thrift store, regardless of the price, as long as you're not spending $50-$60, you could be good to go. You can make some real good profit on that. My man Lunch Break Picker said, "Liar not 500. Wait till you see what I got." Lunch Break Picker, stick around. Wait till you see what tie sells best for you. Tie brand sell Hermes. I just sold the Hermes tie not too long ago. That's probably one of my favorite tie brands to sell. But let me keep moving it right along. This was a windbreaker that I picked up right here. And this windbreaker was in a size XL, also from that thrift store. $2 for this jacket. And this is actually a Nike red tag jacket. Now, if you guys are familiar with Nike, the red tag stuff is usually more of like the more expensive stuff. And this one, it actually had like some type of sports and team, like a local team was on this jacket. And as you guys can see, I already started peeling it off. And that's the first thing that I was never able to do that before, but I guess the local team, whatever team did it, they didn't do a good job of like using the vinyl print on there. And it was like Mavericks basketball or something like that. But as you guys can see, it's super easy to peel off. I just left one letter on here purposely for the live stream so I could show you guys exactly what I did. And I just peeled this thing off, and now nobody will know that this was like a custom jacket or whatever it is. So I'm going to flip this for at least, I'm thinking 30, maybe $40. This same exact jacket is very popular right now. So I might price it for a little more. Who knows? But like I said, if you guys come across those type of jackets, unless it's embroidered and has like stitching involved, I usually pass on those because those are hard to sell. But something like the vinyl that I just was able to peel off really easily, I still had to pick it up for only $2. And it's a size XL. So XL always sells a lot better for me. Lunch break, we got somebody says troll alert. No trolls in the building. We are super positive in the live stream. We doing our thing. No trolls, no trolls. Beatology, I got an Indian jacket. Yeah, those jackets sell for good money. Do polos still sell during winter? I sell polos and those type of stuff almost all year long. I think the turnaround time for polos, golf clothing, those type of stuff sells faster right around now, but it sells no matter what. I got some shoes too. And this was also pretty crazy because these sneakers was $3. And as you guys know, I've been talking about Hokas a lot, and I wasn't finding them as often as I used to. I was picking up Hokas like 10 pairs a week because I would just get them by the bundle. It seemed like they were always getting donated. Then I just slowed down for a while, and I don't know if it was just me. I don't know if it was a coincidence. I don't know if people just, other resellers just realized the market was good and they started picking it up. Who knows what it was? But as soon as I started saying that, I couldn't find them anymore. But I've been coming up on a few. This is the Gaviota model, and the Gaviota sell for like as low I seen as $40 on eBay, and as high I seen as like 70, 80 pre-owned. So I priced mine right down the middle. I already put these on Poshmark. As soon as I grabbed them up, I did clean them up and I threw them on Poshmark. And I got these for like, I think it was $3. So this was a great steal. I usually spend like $10 on Hokas, sometimes even more if it's a brand new. But this was something I had to get no matter what. We don't have Hokas here in Sacramento. It's always winter somewhere. That's a fact. I don't know what it is because California, Hokas are in California. So you guys it might just not have gone up there yet. But I mean, just still be on the lookout because you never know. I seen a pair while I was in Arizona a few months ago. I seen some Hokas out there. So I know Hokas are on the East Coast now. I know they're starting to grow. Let's see who else is in the chat. I have yet to see Hokas in any of my stores. Yeah, man, y'all just got to be on the lookout for it. Because trust me, I'm starting to see it everywhere, and they're going to pop up. I shop in Sacramento and find Hokas sometimes. That's what's up. All right, so keeping it moving with the shoes. These are a pair of Tiva sandals I got. Picked these up today. These were $2. And this was also crazy because I've been telling you guys, I spend way more on inventory unless I'm getting it from a garage sale where I can get stuff for $1 or $2. Usually if I'm getting it from Goodwill, the prices are usually the same. But these was $2. Not too bad, not too dirty. So I did clean them up a little bit. But like I said, you can't go wrong with some Tiva sandals for $2. These should definitely sell for about these should definitely sell for, I'm thinking, $20. You know what I mean? Definitely about $20. Yeah, like I said, $20 for these Tiva sandals. Nothing too special about it. It's summertime at the end of the day, so these should sell pretty quickly. Who we got in the chat? They look like Tiva Tochi. I'm not even sure what the brand, what the style number is, but I mean, I'll look it up. I might have to change the price because I already listed those, so I might change the price. But who knows? We'll see. I'll look up Tiva Tochi because I never heard of that one. My man said you played yourself. Remember? Yes, I definitely did play myself with them Hokas, bro. I don't know what I was thinking. I should have never told people about it. I should have left it. I should have kept it to myself. But what's the fun in doing that if you're keeping it to yourself? What are your thoughts on Nike, Travis Scott ending his what? I didn't know that. Ended his partnership with Nike. They already was talking about dropping Nikes in 2020. They was talking about the green Travis Scott ones and the red Travis Scott ones. I didn't hear about that. I'm gonna have to do my research on that. I definitely didn't hear about that one. Mr. Thrifty Texas, what's going on, brother? Shout out to you as a Patreon member in the live chat right now. Thanks for all the support. Which is better, free shipping, paid return, or paid free shipping, or paid shipping, free return? I usually do a mixture of both. I usually do free shipping on some items, but I don't do free returns at all. Free returns just doesn't make sense, at least for my business model, because I sell a lot of clothing, and all my returns, if I get 5 returns a month, all 5 of them is because the item didn't fit. And of course, if I paid for returns every time the item didn't fit, I'm going to be losing out a ton of money. So that's one thing to keep in mind if you guys want to do returns on eBay. Some people say they don't do returns, but for me, just from experience, I've learned that if you offer returns at least 30 days or more, it gives you a boost in search, and it also just gives that buyer some more comfort knowing that if they bought something and it doesn't fit, they could still return it. So keep that in mind. And also one other thing I just remembered, just because you say you don't accept returns doesn't mean a buyer can't return the item. If the item isn't as described for whatever reason, if the color is off, if the measurements are off, they could always try to find a way to finesse and try to swindle somehow and still return the item. So definitely be on the lookout for that too. Let's see what else is going on. Nike sucks. That whole cap thing is disgraceful. I stand for the flag and kneel for the cross for Nike. To back him is BS. How many items are in your inventory? In my inventory, I got probably over 400 at this point. I got some split up, some in between Poshmark, some on eBay. Both of them I have over 200 listings, but they're not the same on each platform. Some I have way better, like some stuff I have like clothing wise, I don't post on eBay because a lot of the clothing that I list on Poshmark is kind of lower end and just the stuff that kind of sells quickly. And eBay, I put more electronics on there, and I put more of my more expensive stuff that I know has a better market on eBay. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Travis posted that he will no longer release any more pairs on his IG story. Wow. I got to check his IG story because that is crazy. The Travis Lowe ones just dropped. So for him to say he's not doing it anymore, that's a little weird. This dude keeps it real. He knows his clothing almost at my level. That's what's up. Thanks, Lunch Break Picker. I think eBay, when it comes to business, it's best to leave politics at home. Is it right? So let's keep it moving in the going through the thrift haul. This is a Lululemon sweater that I just grabbed. This Lululemon doesn't sell for as much as it used to. Trust me, it doesn't. But it still sells. It still sells for a decent amount of profit. And this Lululemon sweater, they definitely didn't even know it was Lululemon. And I got this for $4. $4, y'all. This is crazy to me. Sometimes I would pick up Lululemon stuff for maybe $15, $16, and I would still, make some decent profit. But this piece was, I think this is called the scuba hoodie or something like that. Drop a comment if you guys know. But this one is super dope, super clean. And it's for women, of course. But like I said, really dope, really nice. And I should get at least, I'm thinking $50 for this one. I might not list it right away because I know more people would look for this kind of hoodie later on because this is super thick and it's perfect for fall and winter. Right now might not be the best time to list it. But like I said, I had to pick it up. And the dope thing about this hoodie, for a lot of y'all that sell Lululemon, it actually still had the tag on there. And most times it does not have the tag, the size tag. You usually got to go in the pocket and look for the sizing. But it had the original tag. It's a size 8. So I thought that was dope. So I'm definitely glad I picked this one up for only $5. And hopefully it sells for about 50. See what's going on in the chat. $4 for the Lulu. That is crazy. I caught these people slipping in this thrift store, and I kind of felt bad at one point because I was like, damn, I know they probably had the wrong person doing the pricing that day. But at the same time, I spent a lot of money with that thrift store, and I've been like kind of just paying whatever they say just because I know it will flip for some decent profit. And I don't like to negotiate too much. Even on eBay and Poshmark, I don't negotiate that much. But when I came across these stuff, I was like, this is just a perfect example of what it's like being at the right place at the right time. And I went both days, and both days was the same thing. So I went both days pretty early. I left the house around 10 o'clock, and I was able to just grab up all these stuff. So definitely pick it up if you guys in the area. Question, brother. I have 10 items on eBay right now. My issue is they won't let me upgrade to post more items. What is up with that? When it comes to eBay, you basically can just send them a message in this request and just ask them to boost your amount. It's really not tough. You just either send them an email or get on the phone with them, and they usually would just lift that up really quickly. Especially if you're new to eBay and you've made some sales, they'll check your record. They'll see if you been doing business on eBay, and they'll just boost that up. So that's not a problem at all. Just wanted to tell you that I recently connected with Poshers at Posh Party in LA, and all of us follow you on YouTube. That's what's up. That's what's up. Thanks, y'all. I ain't even know the channel. I know the channel is growing, but it's always dope when people follow the channel. And especially when I meet people in person, that's always crazy to me, because the channel isn't that big yet. I'm like 7,000 subscribers, and I've been meeting people in person, and that's super dope to me, because I'm just like, and it's funny because people, they see me and they see me, I'm either on my phone and I'm doing research. And if you see me and you follow the channel, say what's up. Don't be weird, because I'm the same way as I'm, on live. You same person, so it's all good. I'm happy to meet subscribers and supporters. Uh, let's see who else is saying. I always find clothes with stains. Do you wash yours or leave it up to the customer? I usually wash the clothing. If it's a stain that I've washed and it's a stain that can't get out, then I'll just take a picture of the stain just so the buyer knows what they're getting. But I try to always wash. I always try to wash the clothing beforehand. And some people don't, some people do. But and I only wash clothing if it has like a smell or it has a stain. Otherwise, if I pick it up and it looks good, it looks clean, no problems, I'm not gonna wash it just for the sake of washing it, because that's a waste of money and a waste of time. But if it has a flaw, you can easily get sometimes $10-15 more if it's in really good condition. So you might want to clean it as well. Remind us to give a thumbs up. Yeah, man, hit the like button, y'all. Show some love. Show some love. What percentage of sales do you leave for Uncle Sam? What percentage of sales? I don't necessarily leave a percentage of sales for taxes. I just know at the end of the year, I'm always gonna owe, because as an entrepreneur, you're getting your money from different areas, from different streams. So I know I always owe. So I just try to handle that as soon as possible. I wasn't always that well with taxes. I've gotten better with paying taxes as I became an entrepreneur. When I was working 9 to 5, and that time of the year when people are filing taxes and everybody's all excited and getting refunds, I wasn't that good with taxes at that time, and I didn't have my own tax person. I didn't have an accountant doing my stuff. But since I started the business, I realized that it's better to go with a professional, a real expert, as opposed to going to like I forgot one of those tax places, not Liberty Mutual. But drop a comment if you guys remember what tax places are out there. H&R Block and those type of places. I used to go there and would have to pay a ton of money. Now when I have a professional in my corner, they kind of know all the tips and the tricks and just kind of better ways to just build the business. So if you guys don't have a tax person yet, like a certified person, you wasting out. You missing out, I should say. I know lots of people steam every Liberty Tax. Yeah, Liberty Tax is another one of them. Don't mess with them. Pam Copeland, I know lots of people steam everything instead of washing. Yeah, steaming works. I usually steam suits, and I got a bunch of suits I'm going to show you guys in a minute. So just steaming is really good, especially women's clothing. A lot of those stuff are like flowy and easy to steam. But some of the stuff I have, since I'm selling like men's shirts, I usually just iron them instead of steaming. But steaming really does work. Quick tip: if you use a white oil-based Sharpie, you can whiten boost back to new. Thanks for the tip. I actually seen that on a YouTuber's channel, and I never was able to try it because I haven't found that white Sharpie yet. But I've seen his video. Hes Kicks, he did it on his YouTube channel. Shout out to him, because he's a real sneakerhead. But that's a really good tip for y'all. So definitely thank you for dropping that one. I'm in NYC. Not much thrifting options, so I have to buy wholesale. A lot of lowball offers with free shipping, so I'm thinking of just using the paid shipping. Yeah, you got to mix it up. Sometimes you got to offer free shipping. Sometimes you got to make buyers pay for shipping. I do a mix only because with free shipping, you immediately get 5 stars on your feedback in terms of your shipping. So I'll mix it up just for that reason. But sometimes you just have to charge for shipping. Buyers understand at this point. Most buyers know that, by you shipping an item, it isn't free for you. So most people are understanding. You just have to wait for the right buyer. If no stains and it's good condition, I just steam the clothing. That's what's up. What would you price a members only jacket for? Members only jackets, I don't sell them any. I used to sell a few of them. Like I had some leather jackets, but the leather ones I think I sold for like maybe 50, maybe $40. The nylon, the swishy ones, probably a little less, but they don't sell for as much as they used to, at least not for me. But always just check the eBay sold listings for those type of stuff. Next up, we got this Patagonia full zip jacket. This is crazy right here. This was $5. No, I think this was $4. I think this was the same as the Lululemon piece. This was crazy, and it was right next to each other. Who knows if it came from like the same household or whatever? But this is a Patagonia. It says regulator on the tag. Actually, never seen this one before, and this is really crazy for me because I usually always pay up more for Patagonia. I always, especially a sweater like this, I might have paid maybe $15 for this one, or even 20. I know the Goodwill would have probably tried to really raise the price, but this was really dope, really clean, no flaws whatsoever on this. It even had the little Patagonia symbol on the back by the neck. So this is an extra large. So I'm thinking this might be maybe 60, maybe $70, maybe a little more, maybe a little less. But I know these Patagonia pieces, I know those R1 and regulator stuff sells for some decent profit. So I might hold on to this one a little longer as well. Wait till the market changes where people are really going to pay up for this. Because right now I can list it, but I won't get as much money for it as I would usually get. Now, let's see what's going on in the chat. What quantity do you need in your store to gross 6 figures? That's a good question. In terms of quantity, I'm not necessarily sure because I think there's so many different business models. There's some people that sell 3 things in their store, 3 items, but of course those items, multiple quantities. You know, they call them like replenishables or whatever the case may be. So you don't necessarily need quantity is kind of a tricky thing. For me, I like to do volume. I like to sell items that's popular, the brands that people love, and I try to just sell them a little lower than, you know, everybody else's. If everybody's selling it for 60, I'm gonna sell mine for 55 and let it go. And I'm of course you're losing out on some money every now and then, but since I have the good opportunity of being in an area where I come across Patagonia, Lululemon almost on a daily basis, I'm able to do that. But if I live somewhere where Patagonia was rare, of course, I'll be pricing those type of stuff at the top of the market just so that I can make, just so I could maximize on my profit. But like I said, overall, it's a mix. You could either try to go for big profit items in a smaller quantity, or just shoot for quantity and smaller profits. And that's kind of what I'm working on right now. It's kind of a mixture of both. But like I said, my goal is to be a 6-figure seller at the end of this year, and we are on track. I'm really aggressively attacking this goal. And I think because I said it on camera, it's on wax. And, you know, by the end of the year, I don't want to be the guy saying, oh, I was close, I almost did it. Because I was close and I almost did it last year. So this year is the year to do it. You got to go. You just got to push yourself. You know, you got to source. You got to go find opportunities. You got to try to make some connections, do some networking. And at the end of the day, just really try to be smart with your business. So that's all I've been doing lately. As a seasoned seller, for me, it's not about quantity. I go for high priced items rather than turn and burn. That's a good way to go about it. Found a Patagonia vest and a better sweater today, $6 and $8. That's what's up. Akil, so great. You set goals for yourself. Yeah, you got to. That's super important. I'm not the type of person that's just going into something kind of blindly and just trying to go into it for the fun of it. From day one, once I quit my job and I realized reselling was going to be my thing, I decided to treat it as a business. And now is the time to go full throttle with it, because I'm not going to be reselling forever. I might do it for fun forever because it's not easy, but I mean, it's something you could always do if you have that skill. But I know the next business that I get into, whatever that may be, you know, you're going to need that level of work ethic and dedication. So if you can't build that dedication from something as not simple, but something, I just for the sake of saying it, something as easy as reselling, if you can't dedicate the time needed for that, when it comes to flipping houses or whatever it is, you definitely won't succeed. So I'm just trying to build that work ethic here now. So I'm gonna just jump right into this coat, y'all, because y'all been rocking with me for 25 minutes. Let y'all guys know what jacket I got today. This is the $500 coat. Drop a comment if you guys know what this coat is about. This is a Montclair coat. These coats give you guys a close-up. Let me get that lint off of there for somebody tell me that it's fake. Let me get this lint off of y'all real quick. Let me show y'all what it's looking like. Drop a comment in the chat if you guys know. Drop a comment in the chat. Unfortunately, this is for women, and it's a size 2, so this is a rather small size, you know. But at the same time, Montclair is one of those type of brands that, I'm gonna flip this for some really good money. I'm not even gonna list it yet. I'm gonna wait. I'm definitely gonna wait. Let me show you guys the tag on the inside, just so you guys know what it's about. And this is a huge blessing, y'all, because when I tell y'all about seizing the opportunity, I live in a rich area. A lot of the people that live here are very wealthy. This whole Ventura County, Santa Barbara County area, super, super rich. So the people out here just have crazy stuff. The stuff they donate is crazy. But I mean, it is what it is. This is 100% authentic. I really tried to do all my research on it. All the stitching is nice and straight. All the tags on the inside. Where's the tag so I can show you guys as well? All the tags on the inside, they check out. Get a close-up of that. Get my face out the camera so you guys can see. Just so you know, if you come across one, got that little pocket on the inside. Some of the fakes don't even got this little pocket thing. But yeah, man, this is one of those type of pieces that you guys just got to be on the lookout for. Montclairs they probably seen this and they probably just thought it was a regular puffer jacket. They probably didn't even think twice about it, but it's definitely one of those things to be on the lookout for. Huge find. I'll probably get anywhere between $300 and $400 for this jacket. So I'm definitely glad I got that. Next up is a suit. We got 4 suits, and these suits are all from Xenia. Let me take this off the rack. So show you guys a close-up really quickly of the tag. Xenia suits. Get my face out so it could focus. Xenia suits. This is the Trofeo. I got 4 suits like this, $5 a piece. They definitely didn't know about suits. They had a bunch of suits in the store. Some were vintage, some were high end, some were low end. These were probably all from the same person because they're all the same size. And this was like a navy blue pinstripe. This was really nice, really clean, no flaws. Thankfully, there were no flaws. And like I said, I picked up all 4 for $5 a piece. And it was just a blessing because if this was the Goodwill, they might have priced each suit for $20 for one. And knowing me, I would have still bought at least one of them just because I know I could get at least $100 for those. So, gonna keep it moving. Oh, Dami's World, my girl is in the chat. What's going on? You sell on both Posh and eBay. I just sell on Poshmark. I have a problem determining which items I should avoid. When it comes to selling items on Poshmark and eBay, you kind of just got to do the research. You kind of got to keep watching videos, reseller videos, and just other channels. I wouldn't tell you which stuff to avoid. I made some brands on brands that don't sell. You could check that out. Check out the channel, but you just got to do the research. You gotta be out there regularly buying different stuff, testing the market, see what works. It's a lot of work. Let's see who else is in the chat. Wait, how much did you pay for the Montclair? I believe that one was $6. She gave that one for me for $6. And the thing is, when I was on my way out, I had $6 in my pocket left because I think I bought something I just had some change, and I pulled out the $6 and she saw the 6 and she was like, "Oh yeah, it's $6." And I was like, "Oh, amen." Gave her the 6, kept it moving. Hello to all. Enjoy Akil's insight. Can you cook me something for dinner? No. All right, Jill. So let me see what else we got. Oh, last but certainly not least, like I said, I got 4 suits. I ain't gonna waste your time showing you all the suits. I showed you what the tag was, so definitely be on the lookout for that. But the last thing I found for today is this Bose Wave radio. I got this one this morning. This one was, as you guys can see, it's plugged up, it's working. I even put a CD on the inside to make sure I tested it and it worked. And I would show that it works on camera, but then I might get flagged for copyright or whatever. But this one works perfectly fine. These sell on eBay for like $150. Bose is definitely one of those things to be on the lookout for. I sold one very similar to this. It just didn't have the CD player in it. But that one, I got $2 from Sonia. Thank you very much. Shout out to you. I appreciate it. This Wave radio, like I said, $150. I'm gonna price mine probably a little lower, maybe $130, $140. If it had the remote, I would get even more profit for that. But of course, it only had this. So I'm gonna clean this down because it is kind of dusty, kind of dirty. Clean it down. I'm just glad that it actually works. and from there, right buyer to come along. Now let's see who else is in the chat. Oh, she did not know what she was selling. Oh, that's a fact. They just really just don't know sometimes, and that's the good thing. Sometimes it's best to know certain brands. It's good to how to learn quality and what to look for in quality items, because in my area, everybody knows Lululemon, everybody knows Patagonia, but like I said, the people in this area, they donate some expensive stuff like Tom, like somebody said Tom Brown, they picked something up for Tom Brown. I've seen Tom Brown shirts regular price, and of course any other Goodwill, maybe in LA, they would know what that was. So as long as you guys are educating yourself and you're up to date on brands and trends, you do just fine. So let's see what's going on. Thank you for your blessing all education. Man, you about to get banging some pots. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cook something because Dom is coming home from work soon. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and cook something. It's only right. It's only right. I'm gonna make something. I don't know what yet. Don't put the pressure on me, but I'm gonna figure out something. But yeah, y'all, that's all I had. That's all the pickups I had. I had these other 4 suits. I actually think one of them was not one of them was actually Armani, now that I think about it. This suit right here was actually from Giorgio Armani. It was Armani Calazzoni. Let's see the name on this. Shout out if you drop a comment if you guys familiar with that brand, if you sold it in the past. This one sells for, I would get at least maybe $100 for this. It's really nice, really clean, no flaws on this one. The buttons are actually functional on this as well. That's just a nice telltale point to know if a suit is high quality. Excuse me. And this one, it has functional cuffs, so that's definitely something to be on the lookout for when you're shopping for suits. And like I said, it's a full suit, Armani. Really nice cut, same size as the others, so I'm pretty sure it came from the same person. And when you're dealing with stuff like this, especially when it's all from the same size, that's a really good thing. Some people might bundle the suits together, but for me, I prefer to just list them separately and just wait for the right buyer to come along, because anytime you're dealing with bundles, people are going to expect a discount. They're going to expect some kind of deal. And not to say I don't like giving deals, because that's a huge part of my business model, is just providing the best price. But sometimes you just got to be patient, wait for the right buyer. So that's what I like to do. Armani does well in UK, not so much here. Yeah, I was checking the comps. I've seen a lot of the sales were overseas sales. Just a quick tip: if you guys are checking sold listings and the font is italicized, that's definitely like a foreign sale. So they just did the transaction rate over for you. And I did see a lot of them were like that, but I've sold this brand in the past. That's why I'm not shooting for like 250 or 300 up. Easy $100 plus shipping for this suit, and I'll just wait for the right buyer. And suits usually do better for me between October and like March. Those are the times when I sell most of my suits. Summertime, springtime, people aren't usually buying suits and stuff like that anymore. But like I said, I'm going to have to bust out the mannequin, throw this on, steam all of these, make sure the wrinkles are out, and just take some really high quality photos, dress up the mannequin, make it look good. And that's how you'll be able to demand a higher price point. Sometimes people would just try to skip a step, and by skipping a step, you lose out on some money. So that's all I got for y'all today. Definitely appreciate y'all being here. Hit the like button before you guys go, and I'll definitely see you guys in the next one. And like I said, hit the like button before you go. All right, y'all. Peace.